Okay, look like we're live. Give me a minute to confirm the stream is good. Stream look good. Sergeants, will you begin your recordings?
PC recordings up.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the New York City Council remote vote on the Committee on Land Use. At this time, will all panelists please turn on your videos? Thank you. To minimize disruption, please place all electronic devices to vibrate or silent mode. Thank you. Chair, we are ready to begin.
Thank you, Sergeant of Arms. Good afternoon and welcome to the Committee on Land Use. I am Councilmember Rafael Salamanca, Chair of the Committee. I would like to welcome my esteemed colleagues for joining us today. We have been joined by Council Members Barron, Boucher, Hanks, Kagan, Krishnan, Chair Lewis, Mealy, Moya, Chair Riley, Rivera, and Sanchez. Also, we've been joined by the Majority Whip, Brooke Powers, and Minority Leader Varelli. I would like to thank Chair Lewis and Chair Riley for their work on our two subcommittees. Today, we will vote on applications referred by our two subcommittees. But before we begin, I would like to recognize the committee counsel to review the hearing procedures.
Thank you, Chair Salamanca. I am Arthur Ha, counsel to this committee. Council members who would like to ask questions or make remarks should use the Zoom raise hand function. The raise hand button should appear at the bottom of your participant panel or primary viewing window. Chair Salamanca or I will then recognize members to speak. We ask that you please be patient if any technical difficulties arise today. Chair Salamanca will now continue with today's agenda.
Thank you, Council. Today we will vote to approve LU's 52, the Sutter Place NCP project in Brooklyn Council Districts, represented by Council Members Nurse and Council Member Barron. The application requests designation of an urban development action area, approval of an urban development action area project for such areas, and approval of a disposition of city-owned property to a developer to be selected by HPD to facilitate the development of 4 buildings containing approximately 46 affordable housing units and ground floor commercial space. We will vote to approve LU 61 and 62 related to a proposed new EMS station 17 facility related to property in Councilmember Stevens' district in the Bronx. The proposal requests approval of a site selection of property located at 1257 Morris Avenue for use as a new emergency medical service station, as well as approval for the grant of a zoning special permit to allow this EMS station use in a residence district. We will also vote to approve LU 65 and 66 related to the 98 3rd Avenue rezoning proposal in Councilmember Ressler's district in Brooklyn. The proposal includes a zoning map amendment to rezone an M1-2 district to an R7D/C2-4 and R6B district, and a rezoning text amendment to establish an MIH program area utilizing option 1 and option 2. We will also vote to approve the modifications LU 63 and 64 for the 4541 Furman Avenue rezoning in Councilmember Dinwiddie's district in the Bronx. This proposal includes a zoning map amendment to rezone an M1-1 district to an R7D/C2/4 district, and a related zoning text amendment to establish an MIH program utilizing option 1 and 2. Our modification will be to eliminate the proposed transit zone extension. Are there any members who wish to speak? I would like to recognize Councilmember Barron.
I want to thank the sub-chairs and the chair of this committee for the Sutter Avenue project and Councilmember Nurses in my district. It started off not where we wanted it to be, and now it's exactly where we wanted it to be. 100% affordability, 50, 40, and 30% of the AMI. And I thank Councilmember Nurse for joining me and insisting that it be 100% affordable. So we asked that you support this project and that we got it exactly where we wanted it to be. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember. Are there any other members who wish to speak? Council, do you see anyone's hands up?
No, Mr. Chair, I see no members with hands up.
Excellent. All right, seeing none, I will now call for a vote in accordance with the subcommittee's recommendations to approve LUs 52, 61, 62, 65, and 66, and to approve with modifications LUs 63 and 64. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Good afternoon, William Martin, Committee Clerk, roll call vote, Committee on Land Use. All items are coupled. Chair Salamanca.
Aye or no?
Moya,
I vote aye.
thank you. Rivera,
I vote aye.
thank you. Lewis,
I vote aye.
thank you. Riley,
Aye.
thank you. Brooks Powers,
Aye on all.
thank you. Butcher,
Aye.
thank you. Hanks,
I vote aye.
thank you. Kagan,
Aye on all.
thank you. Krishnan,
Aye on all.
thank you. Mealy,
I vote aye on all.
thank you. Sanchez,
Pass for a second.
sure. Borelli,
I vote aye.
thank you. Councilmember Sanchez, just let me know when you're ready.
Will do, just a second.
Sure, you got it.
Okay, I vote aye on all except land use items 63 and 64, on which I abstain.
Okay, thank you. Okay, all items have been adopted by the committee with 13 in the affirmative, 0 negative, and no abstentions, with the exceptions of land use items 63 and 64, which are adopted by the committee with 12 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and 1 abstention. All items have been adopted as indicated by the chair. All right, Mr. Chair, that is a full committee. You can close at your convenience.
Sorry, I was talking while I was muted. I would like to thank you, clerk. I would like to thank the members of the public, my colleagues, land use and council staff, and the Sergeant at Arms for attending today's hearing. This meeting is hereby adjourned. Thank you.